Welcome to my home and my studio and my garden space. This is Tim Boyden. We're at 1568 Fairmount Boulevard, the Orange Abode, where I welcome people anytime by appointment to come view art. When things are a little different, I'd love to have studio sales here again and welcome y'all in. At the moment, we can distance and we can wear masks, or I can even bring pieces out into the drive if you prefer not to come into the home space. Follow me and we'll wander here, there, and everywhere. I've probably been here about 25 years, which seems amazing, but when we first moved into here, it was all grass and English ivy. I added on this front porch years ago. Here's a lot of the sayings we used to have sitting around out on the limb gallery. Here's a runner. I don't know, for those who remember the 2008 Olympic trials, I had 9 full-scale sculptures, which was very fun, and hopefully we'll get to that again in a year or two. We'll have new sculptures. Here's a chair I'm working on. The last detail to be added will be fork painting the seat, which will splatter all the colors into the black and hopefully make everything pop. The sayings have been a large part of the gallery and now the gallery at home. Just really encouraging, enthusiastic. Over the years, people have come to know me for my crazy chairs. All the boots were dumpster diving. And come on into my space. I feel quite blessed to live in a wonderful Fairmount neighborhood. Wonderful neighbors. This is my office space. Also has my collage cards that were created while I was at the gallery. I quite enjoy collage. Around the floor you can see some footstools. Everything that I'm pointing at is, for the most part, for sale. Occasionally there's something that's mine, but not very often. I would say most of my life is repurposed. And here's the living room. Nice wood floors. Here's a nice mesquite bench, piece of wood I got from Seth at Urban Lumber years ago. And even before I woodworked, I painted and drew. So the cheetah was a pencil drawing when in my 20s. And the chickadee was a watercolor. This is actually maple burl table, top and bottom. The top is sliced straight through the tree and the bottom is part of the log. It's a blessing to get to collaborate with nature. I obviously like to decorate, and a lot of the art I have was bartered with artists who were my guest artists over the years at Out on a Limb Gallery. I like my guitar. Should I make it around to someday running for Slug Queen, I might just have to play you a song from my guitar. Come on around. This is the main bedroom. A lot of sculpture is in here. Sculptural quirky entry table. Here's a chair that was put together with 5 different broken chairs, reassembled, and then what I call fork painting on the seat. There's a couple of different blue herons in here. Definitely one of my favorite birds from the area. Just such an amazing silhouette that they have. Wolf at play. It was created with my friend Michael Whiteneck. We were collaborating at the time. He created the head and came in over and handed it to me and said, make a body for this guy. Collaboration can be awesome. All right, here's the upstairs bathroom. It's got some fun found items. Here's a mirror. Here's a little cabinet that I created from old driftwood and willow sticks. What I call a stone surround mirror. I've made 5 or 10 of those over the years. I'll be happy when I can get a haircut. I've also been known over the years for my hardwood end grain cutting boards. Make nice Christmas gifts, nice wedding gifts. Somewhat unusual kitchen with a large sculpture of a skeleton made for Halloween for the gallery years ago. My kitchen table, the top was found in the trash. It was painted white at the time. I sanded the white off and inlaid the stones. I think that was early on in my inlay at the time, just finding my way with the inlays. I've always adored the spiral. It's become a signature for me over the years. And down into the basement, lots of storage for myself, for excess furniture and art and sculpture, like the land shark here on top of my bowling ball collection. Years ago at Bring, I had a solo show called Bowled Over by Trash. This is a spare bedroom that I've now set up for what's left over from Out on a Limb Gallery. When I have open studios, I welcome people into here and wander around and look at the tables. And as a woodworker, I'm pretty blessed to live in Oregon. Let's see, there's a little here and there. Some welcome signs, an old sign for Out on the Limb with Tim. Some more tables and chairs. Some larger pieces that are still left over from Out on a Limb. We'll pop out into the backyard. It's a nice life thing. Some sculpture from the yard. Come on into the back. Years ago I created this fire circle that when it's possible I have folks over for full moon circles, for poetry readings, sharing, singing a little bit, distanced and masked, of course. That's one of my favorite sayings, art is life, life is art. I kind of eat and breathe art the entire day. To love your work is to love your life. Some of you have seen on Facebook all the golden willow fences that I've been creating, and this is where it all starts. It's a little wild at the back 40 these days. The last 8 years things got a little wild on me. The gallery kind of took up most of my life, so I let things kind of take their own way, and pretty beautiful day that was supposed to be rainy, I think. And there's the opening into my studio. One-car garage, basically, but it's where everything that I've made all these 25 years in Eugene has started out. It's a little bit crazy in here. For many years I gathered bits and pieces from the U of O's students tossing broken this and that, and things that amused me just got stuck on the wall and ceiling and everywhere, and a little bit of dust here and there. Somehow I'm invigorated by chaos, orderly chaos. So thanks for wandering around with me. Do give me an email or a telephone call. You can email me at rboy@efn.org or call me at 541-342-5937, an old landline, and leave me a message and we can arrange to have you come by in person. Thanks for joining me here today, and be well and be safe.